Hello class 8, how are you all? So we had been studying chapter number 1, crop production and management. So before we start chapter, let's do a quick revision. Okay. So agriculture. What is agriculture? Agriculture is the science of farming, or you can say the science or practice of farming. The science or practice of farming including cultivation of the soil for the growing of crops and rearing of animals. Yes, agriculture is the science or practice of farming for including cultivation of soil and or for the growing of crops and rearing of the animals. Okay, why do we grow crops? We grow crops because they are the major source of food. They provide raw material, for industries. They are also source of income. Yes, who is MS Swaminathan? MS Swaminathan is known as the father of green revolution of India. Type of crop, there are 3 type of crop: Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Yes, there are 3 type of crop: Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. Rabi, Kharif are grown in winter season like wheat, barley, pea. They are grown around in November and harvested in April. Kharif crop, they are grown generally in October and harvested, they are grown in June and harvested in October. They are grown in June and harvested in October. Like rice, maize, cotton, groundnut. Okay. And Zaid crop are grown between the period of Rabi and Kharif. Moong, urad, muskmelon, watermelon, cucumber, all these are Zaid crop. Okay. Cash crop, yes. A cash crop is an agriculture crop which is grown to make a profit. Yes, cash crop is an agriculture crop which is grown to make profit, means to earn money. Okay. Next topic is nitrogen fixation. What is nitrogen fixation? The process in which soil, the bacteria which are present in soil, they change nitrogen gas into nitrogen compound into usable form. Okay, this process is called nitrogen fixation. And what is nitrification? The process of changing ammonia into nitrate. The process of changing ammonia into nitrate is called nitrification. Okay. And what is intercropping? What is intercropping? The intercropping is the cultivation of 2 or more crops. Yes, intercropping is the cultivation of 2 or more crops at the same time. Yes, on the same field. Okay. So we studied all these topic last time. Now today we will study the topic agriculture practices. You can see on the screen the name of topic, agricultural practices. Okay. So you know that for farming we need different kind of tools, and there are few technique of agricultural practice, like we need to grow good quality seed, we should give manure, fertilizer. So we will study all this. Okay. So without wasting time, let's begin. Okay kids, first topic is agricultural tools. Okay. At first we will study the name of some tools. As you can see on the screen, the name of first tool is pick, P-I-C-K, pick, or you can call it pick mattock. In your book, the name of tool is written pick mattock. Okay. So actually what is the use of pick mattock? It is used for breaking up hard ground rock. Yes, it is used to breaking hard rock, but commonly it is used to dig. Yes, for digging purpose, D-I-G-G-I-N-G, digging. Yes, it is used for digging, and it is used breaking the hard rock. Okay, hard ground rock, hard ground, it is used to dig. Okay, understood? Next tool is scythe. Yes, next tool is scythe. Can you see the picture of scythe? What is the spelling of scythe? S-C-Y-T-H-E, S-C-Y-T-H-E, scythe, S-C-Y-T-H. Okay, let me tell you one more thing, that this tool is not given in your book. This tool is not given in your book, but I have added it for your extra knowledge. And okay, scythe. Look the structure. The one part of scythe is actually made of wood, and another part has a sickle like structure, knife like structure, very sharp. Okay, so it is used for cutting grass. Yes, it is used for mowing grass or ripping crop. Yes, it is used for mowing grass. What is the meaning of mowing? MOWING. Mowing means cutting or harvesting. Yes, it is used for mowing the grass, means it is used for cutting or harvesting the grass. Okay, that is the meaning of mowing. Okay, and it is also used for mowing the crop. Yes, it is also used for mowing the crop. Okay, scythe. Okay, so the size of scythe may be small or larger. Okay, understood? So first tool is pick, or you can say pick mattock. Second is scythe. Okay, understood? Now let's see the next tool. Okay kids, next tool is plough. PLOUGH, plough. PLOUGH, plough. Actually, after few minutes we will study in detail about plough. We will study in detail, but let me give you a quick brief introduction about plough. Right now we use different kind of plough. Yes, we are using machinery plough, but in old time the plough that were used, they were driven by oxen or horse. As you can see the picture, in the picture you can see plough is driven by horses. So what is the use of plough? Plough is used in farming for initially cultivation of soil. Yes, for initially cultivation of soil, in preparation for sowing the seed. Yes, it is used in preparation of sowing the seed. Yes, it means in simple word I can say plough is used for turning the soil. Yes, for turning and loosening the soil. Plough is used for turning and loosening the soil. Okay, you can see the picture. Traditional way of ploughing. A farmer works the land with horse and plough. So plough is used in farming. Plough is used in farming for initially cultivation of soil. For initially cultivation of soil, in preparation for sowing seed, in preparation of sowing seed. So we use plough for cultivation of soil. Why do we use for cultivation of soil? For the preparation of sowing seed, or planting to loosen or turning the soil. Loosening or turning the soil. Okay. Now let's see the next tool. Okay kid, next tool is hoe. HOE. Actually there are two type hoe, light hoe and heavy hoe. Light hoe and heavy hoe. So you can see HOE hoe. Hoe is a tool which is used in farming. Okay, it is also used for turning and loosening the soil. Okay, it is also used for turning and loosening the soil. Sometimes it is used for digging. Okay, sometimes it is used for digging not hard rock, not hard ground, you cannot dig it. Okay, and there is one more use of hoe. What is hoe? Is also used to remove the weeds. WEEDS. Hoe is HOE hoe is also used to remove the weeds. Yes. What is the meaning of weed? WEED. The undesirable plants. Yes. Unwanted plants. The unwanted plant or undesirable plants that grow along with the soil, along with the plants. The undesirable plants or unwanted plants that grow along with the crop, are called weeds. Yes. The undesirable plants that grow along with the crop are called weeds. So it is used to remove weeds. Okay, so you can see hoe is used to move small amount of soil. Yes, it is used to turn small amount of soil. Okay, to agitate the surface of the soil around plants. Yes, to pile soil around the base of plant. Yes, to pile soil means to make, to collect this pile of soil near the base of plant, so a plant can get nutrients from the soil. Okay, to create narrow furrows and shallow for trenches for planting seeds or bulb. Yes, it is also used to create narrow furrow and shallow. What is the meaning of furrow? Furrow. Furrow. Furrow means line. Yes, it is used for creating narrow line so that we can easily plant seeds and bulb. Okay, understood? Bulb, you know what is the meaning of bulb? No? Bulb, try to remember. You, I think, might have studied in lower class. Bulb is the outer growth of few plants which can directly used to grow the plants, like plant like potato has bulb. We cut the part of potato having bulb and we can grow it. Okay, now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, now let's begin the main topic. In today's class and in upcoming class, we will study the same topic that you can see now on the screen. The name of topic is agricultural practices, or you can say agricultural activities. Agricultural practices or agricultural activities. Okay, so what is the meaning of agricultural practices, or what is the meaning of agricultural activities? What is the meaning? So what is the meaning of agricultural activities or agricultural practice? A series of activities performed by farmer in a sequence, in a particular sequence. Yes, a series of activities performed by farmer in a particular sequence over a period of time. Yes, over a period of time. A sequence of activities performed by farmer in sequence over a period of time. Yes, over a period of time is called agricultural activities or agricultural practice. So farmer actually perform different kind of activities. First, they prepare the soil. Yes, then they sow the seed, then they do irrigation, they're watering the plants, watering the seeds. So these activities they perform in an order. This sequence is known as agricultural activities or agricultural practice. So what is agricultural practice or agriculture activity? A series of activities performed by farmer in a particular sequence over a period of time is called agricultural practice. So it takes so hard work, laborious work required to perform agriculture activities. It is not easy to grow the crops. Farmer have to do lot of hard work. Yes, to grow the crops. So you can write down the definition which is written on the screen. Can you see? Please write down. I am giving you 10 seconds, please. Okay kids, so what is agricultural practices or activities, or you can also call it basic practices of crop production. Yes, basic practices of crop production. A series of activities performed by a farmer in a particular sequence over a period of time is called agricultural practice. Okay. So, which are the steps of agricultural practice? Which are the steps of agricultural practice? Okay. So, there are total 6 agricultural practice steps. Let's see the name. Okay, as I said that there are few steps of agricultural practice to grow the crops. To grow the crops, farmer follow a particular order of agricultural practice. So, there are total 6 steps of agricultural activities, or you can say basic practice of crop production. Step number 1, as you can see on the screen, preparation of soil. Yes. Step number 1, preparation of soil. Okay. Step number 2, sowing of seeds. Step number 2, sowing of seed. Step number 3, manuring. Step number 3 is manuring. Step number 4, irrigation. Step number 4 is irrigation. Step number 5, harvesting. Step number 6, storage. Yes. So these are 6 stages of basic practice of crop production. So, what is the stage number 1? Preparation of soil. Please write down all these stages. Preparation of soil. Stage number 2, sowing of seeds. Yes, preparation of seed. Preparation of soil, sowing of seed, manuring, irrigation, harvesting and storage. Yes, preparation of soil, sowing of seed, manuring, irrigation, harvesting, storage. So, preparation of soil. First stage is preparation of soil. Means, as the name suggests that at first we prepare the soil. Yes. To put the seed, we need to prepare the soil. Next step is sowing of seed. Means putting the seed into soil. Yes, we put the seed, we choose the good quality seed. Second is manure. Yes, we use compost. Natural means organic or inorganic compost we use. It may be, or we use fertilizer. Yes, we use fertilizer. Fertilizer work as manure. They help to grow. Yes, they help to grow the plants. Next is irrigation. Yes. Then we supply the water. Yes, water is given to plants. Harvesting, then at last we cut them. Yes, when plants get mature, when crops get mature, then we cut them. Storage, last stage is storage. Then at last we store them because we need to protect them. It is very necessary to protect them. Yes, storage means protection. Okay, but one more thing, that we need to protect them from different insect. Okay, so before harvesting means after irrigation we protect them using different chemicals. Okay, so we will also study how to protect crop. Okay, now let's begin the first step, preparation of soil. Okay kids, preparation of soil, first topic, as you can see on the screen, the preparation of soil. Preparation of soil is done by using a plough, P-L-O-U-G-H. Yes, preparation of soil is done by using a plough. We have already seen about plough in the beginning, that plough is used for farming, for initially cultivation of soil in preparation. Plough is used in farming for initial cultivation of soil in preparation, for sowing seed or planting to loosen or turn the soil. So in simple word, plow is used for plowing. Plow, P-L-O-U-G-H. Plow is used for plowing. What is the meaning of plowing? Plowing is also known as tilling. Yes, plowing is also known as tilling. The process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or plowing. The process of loosening and turning of the soil is called tilling or plowing. Yes, the process of loosening or turning of the soil is called tilling or plowing. Yes. So plowing, we do plowing for loosen the soil, for turn the soil. Yes, we do for loosen the soil and turn the soil. Yes. By doing plowing, we break down the bigger piece of soil. Yes, hard piece of soil, which are called crumbs. Yes, we break them. In old time we used a different kind of plow. Now we use different kind of plow. You can see the picture of plow. Okay. So at first we prepare the soil, because soil preparation is very important. Without preparing the soil, directly growing the seed, plants will not grow. Okay. Now the question is, why do we do plowing? Okay, let's see. There are a few points related to plowing. Why do we do plowing? As you can see on the screen. Point number 1. Plowing is important because it provides good aeration. Yes, it provides good aeration. Yes, plowing is important because it provides good aeration. It means if you will not do plowing, then plants cannot easily breathe. Yes, the root of plants cannot easily breathe. Yes, that's why plowing is done. By plowing, root breathe easily. Yes, the root of plants breathe easily. Yes. Point number 2, it retains moisture for a long time. Yes, it keeps the moisture. It maintains the amount of moisture in soil for a long time if you do plowing. Yes, and it also help to remove many things. So point number 1, plowing is important because it provides good aeration. Plowing is important because it provides good aeration. Point number 2, it retains moisture for a long time. Yes, plowing retain moisture for long time. Point number 3, the loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworm and microbes. Yes, you might have studied in 6th and 7th class about earthworm. Yes, earthworm are known as friend of farmer. Yes, they are farmer's friend. So the loosened soil help in the growth of earthworm, and earthworm makes manure, earthworm makes compost, earthworm makes vermicompost, yes, which help to grow the plants, So the loosened soil helps in the growth of earthworm and microbes, yes, like rhizobium, which provide nutrients to plant. Next point, point number 4, it helps in removal of waste. Yes, it helps in removal of waste. Yes, plowing help to remove the weeds, unwanted plant, undesirable plant. Yes, you already know, I already told about you, I already informed you. But sometime what do we do? When we do plowing, we add manure also. Yes, sometime manures are added to the soil before tilling. Because this help in proper mixing with the soil. Yes, so it helps to retain the moisture, provide nutrients to the soil, so it grow, so the microbes can provide nutrients directly to plants. Yes. So why do we do plowing? Point number 1, plowing is important because it provides good aeration. Point number 2, it retains moisture for a long time. The loosened soil help in the growth of earthworm and microbes. Last point, it helps in removal of waste. I hope you understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay kids, now next topic is method of plowing. Next topic is method of plowing. Yes. For doing plowing, we use some implements. We use some agriculture implements. Yes. For doing plowing, we use some agriculture implement. Some implement we have already studied, like HOE hoe, scythe. We have already studied pick mattock, PICK pick. We have already studied, and some devices, some implements we use for plowing. Actually, there are two types of method of plowing. There are two types of method of plowing. Yes, manual plowing and machinery plowing. Manual plowing and machinery plowing. Yes, MANUAL. At first, in the beginning, we will study manual plowing. For manual plowing is traditional way of plowing. Plowing, you know what is the meaning of plowing. The process of loosening and turning the soil is called plowing or tilling. Okay, the process of loosening and turning the soil is called tilling or plowing. Okay, so there are two methods of plowing. Manual plowing and machinery plowing. Manual plowing is traditional way of plowing, or you can say old method. Yes. And machinery plowing is the modern method. Yes. Is present time method. In old time, how did farmer do plowing? They used an implement which is called plough. They used an implement which is called plough. 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 As you can see the picture of plough. Plough is pulled by pair of oxen. Yes, pair of, and you can see the picture of plough. There are three main part of plough. Beam, 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 which is kept on the neck of bull, Second part is plough shaft, which is long, made of wood. Third is plowshare. So there are three part: beam, plough shaft, plowshare. Okay. So plough is ancient time device which were used for plowing. Nowadays we use machinery plowing. Okay. Now let's understand the part of plough in detail. Let's understand it. Okay. Okay kids. So plough is made of wood. Yes, point number one, plough is made of wood. Generally it is made of wood, but sometimes it is also made of iron. Yes. Okay. So plough is made of wood or iron, and plough contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. Yes. There are three main part of plough: plowshare, plough shaft, beam. First part is plowshare. So what is plowshare? Plough contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. Yes. At the below part of plough, there is a triangular iron strip which help in plowing. That iron strip is called plowshare. Yes. So plough contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. And which is the main part of plough? The main part of plough is a long log of wood. Yes. The main part of plough is a long log of wood which is called a plough shaft. Yes. Plough shaft is long inside. It is a long log. It is a long log, L-O-G, log. It is a long log. Long, L-O-N-G, long log, L-O-G, log. It is a long log of wood. Yes. You can see in the picture, as you can see in the picture, long log of wood which is called a plough shaft. Yes. So plough is made of wood. Plow contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. The main part of plow is a long log of wood which is called a plow shaft. Okay. And there is a handle at one end of shaft. Yes, you can see the picture of handle. There is handle at one end of shaft which is attached to plowshare, okay. And the other end is attached to a beam. Yes, the other end is attached to a beam which is placed on the neck of bull. The other end, which is known as bull, which is placed on the neck of bull. So, beam is placed on the neck of bull, which help to drive the plow, which help to pulling. With the bulls pull the plow, and plowshare help to loosen or turn the soil. Plowshare help to loosen or turn the soil. Okay. So again, last time, plow is made of wood. Plow contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare. The main part of plow is a long log of wood which is called a plow shaft. There is a handle at one end of shaft. The other end is attached to a beam which is placed on the bull's neck. Understood? Now let's see machinery plowing. Okay kids, machinery plowing. Nowadays we use machinery plowing. So we know that for manual plowing we use plow which is pulled by pair of oxen. So manual plowing is done with a plow pulled by pair of oxen. Okay. Nowadays manual plowing is done. And can you tell me which device is used for manual plowing? Yes. Which device is used for manual plowing? Yes. Cultivator. Cultivator is used for manual plowing. Yes. So nowadays plowing is done by tractor. Driven cultivator. Yes. So cultivator is driven by tractor. You can see the picture of tractor. Can you see the picture of tractor? Then where is cultivator? Can you see the picture of tractor? Then where is cultivator? Cultivator is just behind the tractor. Which help to loose or turn the soil. Yes. Which help to loose and turn the soil. So nowadays plowing is done by tractor driven cultivator. The use of cultivator saves labor and time. Yes. It saves labor and time. Yes. You no need to do so much hard work. It saves your time. But old method, manual plowing, it takes too much time. Yes, manual plowing takes too much time. But cultivator, it saves our labor and time. Yes, it saves your money. It saves time. You no need to do so much hard work. Yes, and it is very fast. And sometime with cultivator we use harrow, HURROW, harrow. I have not shown the picture of harrow, HURROW, harrow. You can check on Google what is harrow. Harrow, actually they are circular structure which are attached sometime with cultivator, that helps to remove the weeds also and level the surface of soil. So cultivator we use nowadays. Understood? Now let's move on the next point. So kids, we have been studying basic practice of crop production or basic activities of crop production. First step is preparation of soil. Soil is prepared by plow. So plow is used. There are two methods of plowing: manual plowing and machinery plowing. In manual plowing we use plow, in machinery plowing we use cultivator. Okay. Next stage is sowing, S-O-W-I-N-G. As you can see on the screen, sowing. So what is the meaning of sowing, kids? Sowing means the process of scattering or putting seeds into the ground. The process of scattering or putting seeds into the ground is called sowing. I will show you after few minutes the picture of sowing. Okay. So what is sowing? The process of scattering. The process of scattering or putting seeds into the ground is called sowing. So generally farmers put the seed or scatter them to grow the seed. So remember one point: before sowing, good quality seeds are selected. Yes. Good quality seeds are very important for sowing. Good quality seeds are clean and healthy. Good quality seeds are clean and healthy and free from infection and disease. Yes. So we should choose, farmer should choose good quality seed. Farmer should choose good quality seed for sowing. Yes. Putting the seed into soil. So there are two methods of sowing seeds. Yes. My dear kids, there are two methods of sowing seeds. First is sowing by hand. Second is sowing with a seed drill. Yes. Sowing by hand, sowing with a seed drill. Yes. Sowing with a seed drill is considered better than sowing with hand. Yes. Sowing with a seed drill is considered better than sowing with hand. Why? Why sowing with seed drill is very important, very better, too much better? The seeds are in regular rows. Because of seed drill, we can put this seed in a fixed distance. It saves time and labor also. Yes, it saves time and labor also. Understood? Now let's move on to the next point. Kids, now let's understand what is sowing. Okay, now let's understand what is sowing. Okay, properly. Let me tell you one by one each point. Point number one, what is sowing? Point number one, what is sowing? The process of scattering or putting seed into soil is called sowing. The process of scattering or putting seed into soil is called sowing. Look the picture of farmer. What is the farmer doing? Look the picture of farmer. What is the farmer is throwing the seed. The farmer is throwing the seed into soil. This is called scattering. This is called scattering. This is called scattering. Now look the second picture. Now look the second picture. You can see the picture of a tractor. You can see the picture of a tractor, and behind the tractor there is a machine which is known as seed drill. Which is known as seed drill. With the help of seed drill, seeds are sown. Yes, with the help of seed drill, seeds are sown. So, in short, I can say there are two methods of sowing the seed. There are two methods of sowing the seed. First is manual sowing. Second is machinery sowing. Yes, first is manual sowing and second is machinery sowing. So, what is manual sowing? Manual sowing is a traditional method. Yes, manual sowing is done by scattering the seed. Manual sowing is done by scattering the seeds in the moist soil. Yes, in the moist soil. Look the picture of farmer. What is he doing? He is scattering, means he is throwing. He is scattering means he is throwing the seed into moist soil. directly is throwing in moisturized soil. This is the traditional method. Okay. So another traditional method of sowing is using a plow. Yes, another traditional method of sowing seed is using plow. So there are two methods of manual sowing. First is scattering the seed, second is using plow. Now second is machinery sowing. Machinery sowing. Nowadays seed drills is used for sowing. Nowadays seed drill is used for sowing. It is driven by tractor. Yes, seed drill. You can see the picture of seed drill. Yes, it is driven by tractor. So what is the work of seed drill? What is the work of seed drill? This tool sows the seed. This tool sows the seed. This tool sows the seed at a proper distance. Yes, it makes the difference between seed. It makes the difference between. This tool sows the seed at proper distance and depth. At proper distance and depth, it ensures that seeds get covered by soil. Yes, it ensures that seeds get covered by soil after sowing. It ensures that seeds get covered. Ensure means be certain to do something. Be certain to do something. It ensures that seeds get covered by the soil after sowing. This prevent damage caused by seeds. Yes, seed drill also prevent from damaging. Seed drills also prevent seeds from damaging. So understood? So why do we do sowing? Why do we use only seed drill method? Because seed drills the seeds are in regular row. Because of seed drill means seed drill help to sow the seed at proper distance and proper depth. It saves time and labor also. So it was all about sowing. Now let's move on to the last point. Okay kids, now it's time to ask question from you. Question number 1. Write the names of some agricultural tools. Write the name of some agricultural tools. Tool number 1, pick mattock. Pick mattock. What is the use of pick mattock? It is used for digging the soil. It is used for digging the soil. Second tool is scythe. Okay, second tool is scythe. What is the spelling of scythe? S-C-Y-T-H, scythe. So it is used for mowing grass. Means it is used for cutting or harvesting the grass, or it is used for mowing the ripe crop. Okay. Next agricultural tool is plow. I have already told you about plow. There are two type of plow. First is plow which is pulled by oxen, and second plow is pulled by tractor. Okay. And modern plow means save our time and it saves labor. Okay. Next tool is hoe. H-O-E, hoe. So what is the work of hoe? Hoe is also used for removing weeds, and sometimes it is used to dig smooth surface of soil. It is used to move small amount of soil, okay, and to pile soil around the base of plant. Okay. Now let's move on the next question. Question number 2. Which tools are used for plowing? Yes. Which tools are used for plowing? Yes. There are two type of tools used for plowing. First tool, that plow which were driven by pair of oxen. Second is cultivator. Yes. So you already know, in old time the plow was used. Plow is made of wood. Plow contains a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare, and the main part of plow is a long log of wood which is called plow shaft, and there is a handle at one end of shaft. The other end is attached to beam which is placed on the bull's neck. And nowadays plowing is done by tractor driven cultivator, and the use of cultivator saves labor and time. Question number 3. Define sowing. So what is sowing? the process of scattering or putting seeds into ground. This process of scattering or putting seeds into the ground. Yes, the process of scattering or putting seeds into the ground is called sowing. And there are two methods of sowing. Yes, sowing is done by two ways. Sowing is done by two ways. Manual sowing and machinery sowing. Yes. In manual sowing, the seeds are scattered by hand. The seeds are scattered by hand or plow is used. But in machinery sowing, means nowadays, modern method, nowadays seed drill is used for sowing. Yes, seed drill help to sow the seed at proper depth and at proper distance. Means the seeds are in regular rows, ROWS rows. The seeds are in regular rows, ROWS rows, and it saves time and labor. Next question, last question, question number 4. What do you mean by agricultural practice? What do you mean by agricultural practice? Or you can say agricultural activities. Okay. So what is agricultural activities, or what is the meaning of agricultural practices? A series of activities performed by a farmer in particular sequence. Yes, a series of activities performed by a farmer in a particular sequence. A series of activities performed by a farmer in a particular sequence over a period of time is called agricultural practices. Yes, a series of activities performed by a farmer in a particular sequence over a period of time is called agricultural practice. So there are few steps of agricultural practice: preparation of soil, sowing of seed, manuring, irrigation, protection, harvesting and storage. Yes, preparation of soil, step number 1, preparation of soil. Step number 2, sowing of seeds. Step number 3, manuring. Step number 4, irrigation. Step number 5, protection and harvesting. Then last is storage. Okay, understood? So today we studied 2 steps: preparation of soil and sowing of seeds. In next class we will study manuring, irrigation, harvesting and storage. So we will meet in next class. Till then, goodbye.